What's that sound? Oh, the dreaded closed door. And while it doesn't bother some cats, not even in the least little bit, other felines can have an issue. Once that door clicks, there could be a problem. And to make matters worse and perhaps more complex, cats that struggle with closed doors and want all doors, well, to be opened, it really doesn't matter which side of the closed door they're on. Whether they're in a room or on the outside looking in, a closed door can be a source of strange attraction, curiosity, fear, and major anxiety for some cats. So, what's it really all about? Why do cats hate closed doors and seemingly demand for them to be opened? Let's start with the curiosity factor. The vision of what a closed door signals to a cat in a very simple way is that things are taking place behind the door. There's stuff there. The closed door also signals a space that they cannot currently occupy. Well, quite naturally, if cats have that on the brain in a roundabout way, that type of curiosity can breed anxiety or a sense of being trapped. And here again, it doesn't really matter which side of the door the nervous feline is on. Life is taking place, and they can't see it or get to it. For example, your cat could be standing in your big spacious living room, yet crying over a closed bedroom door. It's kind of weird for sure. Let's throw in another factor. What if it's more than your cat just wanting a random closed door to be opened? What if your cat saw you enter the room and then close the door behind you? That means they know you're in there. This is where some level of separation anxiety can strike. You're in the world without your cat, and your pet knows it. This goes beyond, casual curiosity, if you will. Your cat quite literally is on the outside of your life looking in, or at least attempting to look in. If your cat is naturally very emotional and emotionally sensitive and extremely dependent on you, the fact that you're behind the door, well, this can make for some trying times for your pet. Your cat wants and needs your attention and just wants a social connection. If that is the case, the door signals isolation, even if it's only for a very, very short period of time. What about this behavior just as a whole, sort of a broad brush overview? The general desire to be on the other side of any closed door. There's a chance that it developed during kittenhood, especially if you personally restricted your cat from either leaving a certain room or gaining access to other rooms. Another factor is your response. Did you or do you still sort of bend and break when your cat cries over a closed door? Do you open it if your cat vocalizes and scratches at the door beyond your personal tolerance level, let's say? If so, your cat's action or actions could be a learned behavior, especially if the latter part, the cries equaling access. Your cat probably, at least by now, knows the tricks of the trade a bit. Your pet knows that all they really have to do in order to get to another room is make a big scene. This can be a hard behavior to change and to break, especially if it was learned at a very, very early age. If you'll flatter me for just a couple of minutes, I have a story to share on this very topic, and it concerns one of my cats. To put it mildly, he has a thing for closed doors. He will meow at closed doors, scratch at closed doors, even if he's on the outside of the room, and even if he knows the room on the other side of the door is totally empty. To watch him, it seems to be a clear case of curiosity. The grass is always greener, and you always want what you can't have. That's one of my cats and his relationship with those closed doors. I am very much convinced that he could be in the middle of the desert, and if someone put up a door, just your standard size, like bedroom door, he would still stand there and complain. He wouldn't casually go around the door. After all, he is in the desert. No, he would just stand there and meow. There's something about the visual of the closed door that is really compelling to some cats. This topic is very relatable on a personal level to me as a cat owner. So, your cat always wants the doors open, or a door open, any door open. Every closed door in your home has to be open, or your cat just can't take it, can't handle it. When it comes to the tricks of the trade, as I like to say, allow your cat to see what they think they're missing, regardless of which side of the door they're on. Don't keep the room a secret, and if the room is truly empty, let your cat see that and understand it, conveying to them in the best possible way that they are in the proper room and that behind the door isn't all that exciting. That's the key. Do everything reasonably possible to make the room that your cat is in a fun and relaxing place to be. This is especially true if you have a cat room in your home and your cat is having to stay there because of, other matters in your life of a personal and or professional nature that are taking place in your home, house guest, extended family, perhaps a business meeting, you name it. If you have to close the door on your cat and leave them behind for a time, try not to make the association so jarring. Linger around in that room with your cat just for a bit, hang out for a while, play with them, provide them with a sense of assurance that you will in fact be back, and they'll be just fine where they are without you. This is a very interesting topic because it can mean something very different to every cat and every cat owner. There are many angles to explore here. Is your cat seemingly stuck in a room and wanting out, or is your pet in the living room meowing at the linen closet for no good reason at all, at least no good reason that you can see? Those reasons I noted earlier, the curiosity, the anxiety, the fear of separation from you, the learned behavior from kittenhood. Lean on these possible reasons a bit and apply them to your own unique situation. This is specifically and especially true if there is a specific door, a single door, that your cat always seems to want to be opened. And with all of that said, the floor is now yours. Does your cat have an interesting relationship with the closed doors in your home? Does your cat always want the best of both worlds? The other side of the door is always, at least in their eyes and in their mind, more desirable? Is that the case? Is there a story behind it all, perhaps? Have you figured out what has triggered your cat's behavior? Whether you're dealing with this issue in the here and now or experienced it long ago, please let me know. Also, please let me know what you did to restore order. What you have to offer could help others who are going through the same situation and the same issue as a whole. The comment section is there for the taking. Please, as always, share and discuss. I know I keep saying it, but there are so many angles and hot takes, if you will, about a topic like this one, and I think I covered the basics, but please let me know if you have anything to add to this subject. It's a very unique subject, yet it's a very concerning subject for a lot of people, because the last thing you want is to, day in and day out, just see your cat standing behind a closed door meowing and screaming and scratching. It can be a bit unnerving for you and a bit confusing because it's not always easy to know exactly what your cat wants and what your cat's thinking. With all that said, until next time, I do thank you so very much for taking some time out of your very busy day to join us right here at Senior Cat Wellness. Did you like what you heard today? If you did, please feel free to like and share this video. And as always, subscribe to the channel. And until next time, we will talk to you later.